Wow, what's good, everybody? This is Listen Doctor Radio. I'm trying to get this quick up here right quick before I go to work for 5:30. Today's show was supposed to be about the young mother who left her child in her house alone, the 8-year-old alone in the house with 5 other kids. But one of my fans that I promised that I would do this story for, and it's kind of a part of me too. I have to do the stories about the minimum wage crises that's taking place in America. And after battling with a lot of things this morning, I got up this morning. I was unable to walk on my own feet. I did that a couple of months ago, and I got fired from having to go to a hospital to take care of myself so I can have my health. But I could not go to work. I couldn't even walk on my feet. This morning I got up and I couldn't even put pressure on it. Right now I have two ankle braces around of it and a knee brace on it, and it's painful right now. It's in pain. This is gonna be more than one video. In Arizona, they have a fast food or a minimum wage strike today. Today, most of employees, if you're in New Orleans, my viewers, if you went to a McDonald's today, it was empty with just managers there. Yes, folks. Right now, I was supposed to take place in that today, and matter of fact, I think I might do it. Hours for tomorrow. Tomorrow, they have every restaurant strike day. People who make minimum wage. It's a strike tomorrow to have a rally and a march to get us $15 an hour. Right now, the village that I'm about to show you came to me from a friend of mine at ABC 15 in Arizona. Shout out to Arizona from sending me this. That right now, as we speak, they have a live parade, actually a rally to get us $15 an hour. In any state around the world, New York, Atlanta, certain other places, LA, minimum wage is at about $11 an hour. In the city of New Orleans, minimum wage is at $7.25. It's been like that for a very long time, folks. I remember when I was 12 years old, my first job, I was getting paid minimum wage at $6.50 an hour, minimum wage. I was 12 years old. I'm 27 now, folks. So you can see the years has not changed. And you might say, wow, you 12 years old, how could you work? Minimum wage would have been $7.25 at that age. I was working for an uncle of mine. He owned a grocery store. And that was my first job at 12. In our city officials, city presidents who don't want to change the minimum wage. But they wonder why New Orleans have one of the highest murder rates in the world. Why? Because if you have people making $7.25 and they can't afford to pay their fucking lights, their lights are going to get cut off. So you know what they got to go do? They got to go sell drugs. They got to go sell weed. They got to go sell ass. Girls got to become strippers. Or the new hustle, like Tommy Sotomayor said, is just have a kid and get on welfare. Get a kid and have somebody take care of your kid for you while you work a bullshit ass job, and then when income tax time come, claim your child on the taxes. Then what you do, bitches? You go out there and get a brand new fucking car. What do you do, niggas? Go out there and get Xboxes, Jordans. Staying in the ghetto. Still happening to still be in the ghetto. But that's too much like right? Today, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of folks are out there right now on the streets of New Orleans downtown marching for $15 an hour. I'm crazy, because I should be there. Right now I'm only making $7.50 because I worked there for a year and they gave me 25-cent raise. So they figured he's good enough to get a 25-cent raise. The motherfuckers that I work with only make $7.25. It's very fucked up that our city officials are not joining this movement. The mayor that in the city of New Orleans that came from nothing. His mom don't have money. His family didn't have money. He came from nothing. And he's not out there marching. But he sits on the sidelines and said New Orleans have to change. How the fuck New Orleans gonna ever change if the city officials are not out there trying to help? Our presidents and our city officials that steal all this money from us being in office, taking these perps. A lot of people don't understand a city official can go on vacations 3 times a year. They get vacation time. They get overtime. They get a lot of fucking perks. They get to eat in companies. They get to eat for free in different restaurants. The mayor don't pay for none of his food. He don't pay for nothing. He's the mayor. He can go in clubs and rack up drink bills and don't even have to pay for it. He got a personal car that the government pays for him to drive in. He got his own personal driver. I guess that's a new hustle, right? Become a mayor and fuck over the city and take all the perks of having it. I'm really pissed off. I'm about to show you a video because I want you guys to see this video. And in this video, what you're going to see, what I didn't see, is one black person, but black folks say that we make no money. But all you see in this is white folks. And then they say that white folks don't like blacks. But the white folks who out here marching are college students. They don't need money. They go to college. Their parents put them in college. They got actually have parents. So the people who saying white folks want to keep us down, shut the fuck up. Because these white folks are going out here marching. Just a couple of weeks ago, me and my wife was in the room watching a football game, and we heard a bunch of commotion. I thought somebody was fighting. When I walked outside my door, I seen a crowd full of white people marching on a Sunday of game day for the Saints. They were marching for the minimum wage to go up. I didn't see one black person. And they were marching in my city in what we call the ghetto. And guess what they were? College students marching, knowing they didn't have the need to march because they don't fucking work. They go to Tulane University. And I talked to one of them. And I wish I could have recorded the shit. But I was trying to get back to my football game. I'm not going to lie. I was trying to get back to the game so much that I kind of brushed it off. He gave me a little bit of information. He said, "Sir, I'm sorry if I scared you guys, but we from Tulane University. We have a group called Raise Above 725. We are marching so people like you," because he seen my shirt on. He asked me, "Do you work there?" I said, "Yeah, I work there." He said, "People like you who work for minimum wage jobs can get a raise." I said, "Man, can I shake your hand?" I shook his hand. It looked like he wanted to finish talking some shit to me. But I said, "Look," I said, "I got to get back to the game." He said, don't let me keep you." I wish I would have stayed out there and talked to him. Because, well, guess what? We lost that fucking week. So, in the result, me educating myself and talking to this man, I could have used that to put on my show. But I wasn't thinking, because why? I was just being like every other black person. I wanted to get back to my game. And I educated myself talking to this man. And this man could have did something with my show. He could have came on my show. You would have been able to see him. But I didn't listen. I didn't look at it that way. I thought, okay, like, it's a good job and all, but like, what the fuck? Because I'm thinking like every other black man in the world. We march and march, but shit don't change. That's a brand new one. And it's going to be for my business. And half of the percentage that I make off of this GoFundMe, if you so choosely and honestly want to donate to me, I'm going to put half of it up to raise the minimum wage. Meaning, I'm going to take half of the money that I donate and put towards an effort to get folks to get a better pay. I know how I feel working, slaving for a check, seeing it, and all you see is $250, $7, working for a month and only making $400 a month. Working for a month only making $500 a month, if you're lucky. We are getting to a point that we're going to have to stop the bullshit that we have. The shit that we do. Stop buying the Jordans. Stop buying the shoes, the games. Stop buying the cars. And start saving money. I'm going to do a part 2 of this because I feel like I really need to give you guys this video. And I don't like doing more than 15 minutes. So we're at the 14-minute mark now. Once I finish this video, immediately after, I'm going to do another video. And we are live on YouTube. So that means you have a little commercial break for a minute. Once the screen comes back, you will see the video that I have to show you that states no black folks in it. I might have seen one black person, and that person's a college student. Come on, black folks who say white folks don't do good for us and they don't like us and they treat us bad, but they one of the main motherfuckers trying to take up for us. That ain't that sad. Then I have something else to talk to you about after I show you the video. Roll the tape. I'll be back in 1 second, folks, because I feel like this is really, really important. And if I don't say it, it's going to kill me.